Let us see exercise 5.1. 12th question we have discussed up to 11th question. Now see the 12th question. What is the 12th question given here? There are 2075 members enrolled in a club during the last year. That means here how many members enrolled in a club last year? 2075 members enrolled in a club last year. This is the number of members in the last year. And what is it here? This year enrollment is decreased by 4%. How much percentage they have? How much percentage decreased? It is 4%. You know that if a percentage is decreased, you need to treat it as 100 minus, right? So similarly here, what is the question given here? Based on this question, you need to find the decrease in enrollment. So if you want to find the decrease in enrollment, how do you find? Here 4% decrease is there. So you need to write it here into 4 by 100. Because here they ask here decrease in enrollment. That means how many members are decreased you need to find. For that reason what we need to do? You need to take the number of members into 4 by 10. So that you will get the decrease in enrollment. Let us do simplification here. You know that here in 4 table these two will get cancelled, right? 4 2s are 8. 2 will be remaining, 4 5s are 20. Now, let us see here, in 5 table these two numbers will get cancelled, right? 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20 and 5 1s are 5, 3 will be remaining, 5 7s are 35, right? 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5, 2 will be remaining, 5 5s are 25. Now, let us see again in 5 table these two numbers will get cancelled, right? 5 8s are 40, 1 will be remaining, 5 3s are 15. So, what is the decrease in enrollment? Which is nothing but 83. And one more question is also asked. What they asked here? How many members are enrolled during this year? This is the number of members enrolled in the last year. This is nothing but decrease in enrollment. That means if you subtract the number of members and this decrease in enrollment, you will get the number of members enrolled this year because these many members are decreasing now. So you need to subtract these two numbers. So let us subtract those two. 2075 minus 83. What you will get? Since we 5 minus 3 which is 2, right? Here you will get 9 and here you will get 17. What is the value of 17 minus 8? Which is 9. Here 1. 1992. So last year the number of members enrolled in the club is 2075. Now the number of members enrolled this year is 1992 because of the decrease of the number 83. This is the problem. Let us write this problem in the words. So, in exercise 5.1, 12th question. So, write it here. Number of members enrolled in the club last year. How many members enrolled in the last year, which is 2075, and they have given here the decrease in enrollment. How much? Decreased by how much? 4% it is decreased. Now you need to calculate the first one, A option, decrease in enrollment. So if you want to find the decrease in the enrollment, you need to take here 2075 into 4 by 100. Just now I have calculated 4 ones, 4 25s, 25 ones, 25 83s. So how many members decreased here? 83. Now what is the second question they have asked in this one? The members enrolled this year, present year. How to get? Just you need to subtract 2075 minus 83. What you are getting here? 1992. This is the problem. Now go for the next problem. Here 13th question. What is the 13th question given here? A farmer obtained a yielding of 1720 bags of cotton last year. In the last year, how many bags yielded? 1720 bags. And this year, she expects her crop to be 20% more. That means what she is expecting here, this year she will get 20% more crop. That means 20% more means you need to take it here 100 plus 20. So what should you will get here? 120 by 100. Right? Now what they are asking here, how many bags of cotton does she expect this year? If you want to find the number of bags she is expecting this year, you need to find the value of this one. This is the number of what here, this is the number of bags of cotton last year. She is expecting 20% more. So we have take it here 1720 into 120 by 100. Why we are taking here 120? Because in the question they have given here 20% more. More is nothing but you need to add 100 plus 20. Let us solve this one. So here 0 will get cancelled, and again here 0 will get cancelled. Now you need to multiply 172 into 12. So what is the value of this one? 12 2s are 24, here 4, here 2, right? 12 7s are 84, 84 plus 2 which is 86, 12 1s are 12 plus 8 which is 20. Now how many bags of cotton she can expect this year? 2064. Let us write this problem. Number of bags of cotton yielded last year. How much? They have given here 1070. Right? And after that, now what we need to find? The number of bags of cotton to be yielded this year by expectation. So if you want to find what we need to do, 7120 into 120 by 100, because here 20% increase will be there. So here 0 will get cancelled. You will get 172 into 12, which is 12 2s are 24, 8 12 7s are 84, 86, 12 1s are 12 plus 2 20. 2064 bags can be yielded this year. This is the she is expecting that one, because here they have given here the 20% more, so we have added here 100 plus 20. Now let us see the next question. Question. So what they have given here, points P and Q are on the line segment AB on the same side of its midpoint. So what is the meaning of that? Here let us consider this is the line segment AB. What is the midpoint? The center of the point. The center point we call it as a midpoint. So let us consider this is the midpoint. Okay. Let us consider this is the midpoint. Now what they are saying here, points P and Q are both on the line segment AB. You need to consider P and Q points on this line segment since it is a midpoint, you need to consider the points P and Q on the same side. Here we are taking this side. You can take that side also, right? This is question given. Now see here. After that, what they have given here, P divides AB in the ratio of 2:3. What they are saying here, P divides AB in the ratio of 2:3. Here, P is there. This P is dividing this line segment in the ratio of 2:3. That means they have given here the AB length is 2 and they have given here PB length is 3. That is the meaning of this one. Because here you can observe that if I draw separately like this, this is A and this is B. Consider this point as P. Now what they are saying here, this P divides this line segment in the ratio of 2:3. That means they have given here this length is 2 and here from this length is 3. That is the meaning of this statement. Now after that, what they have given here, similarly they have given here Q divides AB in the ratio of 3:4. That means here if you consider here AB, here this side this is Q. What they are saying here, Q divides AB in the ratio of 3:4. That means here this length is 3 and this length is 4. That is the meaning of this one. This Q is dividing this line segment in the ratio of 3:4. So from this what we can write it here, AQ is equal to 3 and QB is equal to 4. Right? And what they have given here in the question, after that, if PQ is equal to 2 centimeters, then find the length of the line segment AB. They have given the length of this one. This is 2 centimeters, the length of PQ. And you need to find the length of AB. This is the information they have given together. Based on this information, you need to find the length of the line segment AB. Let us see this problem. So again what they have given here, PQ is equal to 2 centimeters. You need to find what is the length of AB. Right? This is they have given. Now if you want to find the length of AB, you can use all this information. What you know here, the length of AB, the length of PB, the length of AQ, the length of QB and the length of PQ. Since we know all these lengths, based on this length, you need to find the length of the line segment AB. So here what they have given here, P divides AB in the ratio of 2:3. So you can write it here, AB by AB. That means what they have given here, AP by PB is equal to 2 by 3. This point divides this total line into the ratio of 2:3. You know that ratio you can write it as 2 by 3 or 2:3. Anything you can write. Similarly, they have given here Q divides AP in the ratio of 3:4. This is what they have given here. Now let us take it here AP by AB and similarly consider here AQ by AB. If you want to find AP by AB, here AP length we know which is 2. But we don't know what is the length of AB. What is the length of AB? If you add AP plus PB, you will get the total length. That means if you add these two values, you will get the length of AB. So let us add what is the value of 2 plus 3, which is 5. Why? Because if you are considering the line segment AB, what they are saying here, this P divides this line segment into the ratio of 2:3. That means the length of AB is 2 and the length of PB is 3. So here I have written AP by PB. What is the length of AB? 2 and what is the length of PB? Which is 3. And since I need to find the length of AB, I have taken here AP by AB. Now what is the length of AP? Which is 2 and what is the length of AB? This total length. Right? Up to this it is 2 and up to this it is 3. So if you add, you will get the total length as 5 centimeters. So I have written in place of AB which is 5. Now similarly see the next one like that only. They said that here this Q divides this line segment into the ratio of 3:4. That means the length of AQ is 3 and the length of QB is 4. Since I need to calculate the length of AB, this total length, I need to add 3 plus 4. What is the value observe that if you subtract AQ from AP, you will get PQ, right? Okay, I am subtracting this total length from this part. If I subtract these two parts, what you will get? I will get this length, right? Since I know this length, I am subtracting these two values. Why? Because we know the length of PQ. Since we know the length of PQ, what we need to do? These two ratios we need to subtract, because here AQ is there, here AP is there. Let us see here, this is AQ and this is AP. How you will get PQ? If you subtract AQ from AP, you will get PQ, right? For that reason I am subtracting these two values, so that what you will get, AQ by AB minus AP by AB is equal to, what is this one? 3 by 7 minus 2 by 5. Now, since the denominator is same, take the LCM AB, and what is the numerator? AQ minus AB. Now let us solve this one. You know that the LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. So write it here 35. So that you will get 5 is the 15 and 7 is the 14. Now let us see after that. Just now we have seen here what is AQ minus AP. AQ minus AP is nothing but PQ. So write it here PQ. So we got it here PQ by AB is equal to 1 by 35. Since we know the length of PQ, which is 2 centimeters, so write it here 2. So that you will get here 2 by AB is equal to 1 by 35. Now cross multiply. What you will get? AB into 1, which is nothing but AB, 35 into 2. Here what you will get here? 35 into 2. What is the value of 35 into 2? Let us solve. 5 2s are 10, 0 1, 3 2s are 6 plus 1, 70. So what is the length of AB? Which is nothing but 70 centimeters. This is the problem. Just they have given the ratios, and after that they have given the length of PQ. So that you need to find the length of AB. So let us write the proof of this one. So what they have given here, given that P divides AB in the ratio of, how much they have given the ratio? 2:3. So that we can write it here, AP by PB is equal to 2 by 3. From this you can write AP by AB is equal to 2 by 5. Just now I have explained, so I am writing here directly. And after that what they have given here, Q divides AB in the ratio of, how much they have given in the ratio of 3:4. So that you can write it here, AQ by QB is equal to 3 by 4. From that you can write it here, AQ by AB is equal to 3 by 7. Now what we need to do, you need to subtract these two values. So write it here 1 and write it here 2. Subtract 1 and 2. So here what is this one, which is AQ by AB minus this one, which is nothing but AB by AB is equal to 3 by 7 minus 2 by 5. Let us solve this one. So what you are getting here, if you take the LCM, you will get here AB so here you will get AB, and what is the numerator, which is AQ minus AP. Now solve this one. You got it here 15 minus 14. And what is AQ minus AP, which is nothing but PQ by AB is equal to 1 by 35. And what is the length of PQ given here? 2. So let us write it here 2 in place of PQ. So just cross multiply, so that what you will get here, you will get AB into 1, which is AB, is equal to 35